What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of LVT, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple seasons since I haven't done any videos. I got really busy with work and family life, just kind of took over. So we had to take a step back temporarily, but we are back to hopefully making some more consistent videos, at least while it's especially with the, let's say, the war videos. We'll see about the other content. I mean, I have the other stuff on the SOS and everything else, but we'll see if we get to that. But in the meantime, we are starting off with Season 51, War Number 1, and I wanted to give a big shout out to you guys. Thank you for about a month ago or so, we ended up passing over 200 subs. So that's huge. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you guys actually take the time and want to catch my videos and listen to what I have to say. It's still a concept that I'm very new to and in disbelief sometimes, but I enjoy doing it, and let's continue on with this journey. So in the first fight, we've got our friends at GT40. Starting off with the War Champs, always a tough go-around. I guess it's a good thing to get it out of the way nice and early, but in the season. So we'll see what happens with this one. So I'm taking lane 4 to start. We've got this Nick Fury versus Void. I have a feeling I will be taking this fight a bunch of times this season, but for some reason, anyway, lane 4 seems to be my jam, but it's all good. Strategy here, parry heavy to knock the debuffs off you, bleed them out, hit them, do whatever you can. You can always fall back on that parry heavy to knock them off. Yes, you do want to pay attention to the counter, which is always good, but parry heavy, very safe fight, especially with the second life of Nick, and not having to have to heal him up after every fight is always good. So in my second fight, I've got this Sauron. One of the main things you need to watch out for is when his prowess is built up. He will go unblockable. I did put full suicides on. As you see there, I did take some hits from that, which is annoying because I will be using my newly ranked up R3 Warlock probably a lot this season. I'm excited that I was able to dupe him and rank him up, so that was kind of fun. I appreciate that. And with the Sauron, yeah, just bait the SP1s to knock off the prowess. Sometimes your parries will fail due to the node, but other than that, if you be careful. I did throw an invul boost on against him just to be safe, and or I think I did. No, maybe I didn't. Anyway, I digress. He ended up going down. Pretty good. So with this one here against Nick Fury, lane 2, tier 2. Strategy here was basically parry heavy. As you can see, I'm doing some massive damage with these heavies, which is kind of nice. I was going to build to the SP3, just because there's a chance with the auto block stuff. I believe he is tactic, so that also plays into why I played it the way I did. So I don't know why I didn't speed up his SP3 animations. I apologize for that, but he will be going down relatively quickly after one more heavy. Yeah, so 40,000 heavy is always very nice. Very excited to have that. And then initially, I had a 4-fight war, so this was going to be my last fight against the Zemo. But we ended up, they ended up calling an audible. I ended up taking another fight after this. So strategy here is basically bait the SP1. I do have the 200 power boost back, so I was building to an SP2. Throw that back. Nothing really to work here because I had the Odin pre-fights on. Any shock that got on me was 90% kind of dampened, so there's really no fear there. And I really didn't care about getting hit with the chip damage because initially I wasn't going to be taking another fight. So, but like I said, we called an audible, and I ended up taking this Killmonger on kind of Boss Island. And the strategy here took me a little bit to get down because his power gain is kind of insane. And obviously, you know, with the debuff, anytime he gets a debuff on him, he gains a ridiculous amount of power. So I started with an APB. The idea is to get infection up and try to control his power as much as possible, and to turtle as much and take the block, and then yeah, and just kind of hit him there and spam the SP2, because once the SP2 up, you get the armor break on him, reverb goes away. So the strategy when I started was basically not parry because I didn't want the power to go up, was to bait the heavy right away, to then hit him to trigger the reverb, and then hit 5-hit combo to then push him back so I don't get cornered. Because I found a lot of the duels that I was doing, when I was just trying to get the parry and get the infection up. I was getting myself cornered very quickly, and it wasn't ideal. So, as you can see, I'm taking more of the recoil damage more than anything. I did have one in the recoil tree instead of 3, just because I figured I'd be spamming it more often than not. And honestly, this fight went down. I mean, a minute and a half in is not terrible, but I thought it would be a lot faster. So I was kind of not getting worried, but as you know, every time you throw a special, you're taking a little bit of recoil damage. I was a little concerned with that, but what can you do? Overall, we did put up a very good war, but GT, good guys, good job, guys. Honestly, 150-0, very well done, Team Donut. Us, same thing. We had, well, not same thing, but we had only 1 death, so we also put up a very, very strong performance. And sometimes you just gotta tip your hat when respect is due, and you guys crushed it. So congratulations, we are 0-1 on the season. My kill death ratio is 5-0. Happy to be back making the videos for you guys, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care.